much, Manika. Thanks for uh, giving a warm welcome to me and my colleague Ved here. Uh, Good morning, participants. This is Aman here. So I'll take you through the business propositions which are meant for MSMEs. So today's topic is building blocks for protecting your key stakeholders. So before I take you, let me introduce you to yourself. As an MSME, you wear different hats. It's a multiple you. So you are a business owner, आप एक head of family हो, you are an employer. So you will have different challenges and different objectives, which you will be meeting, trying to meet or meeting on a daily basis. So as a business owner, आपके challenges हो सकते हैं to ensure profitability, to ensure business continuity, to ensure business expansion. As head of family, you will have a completely different set of objectives, completely different challenges which you must be facing on a daily basis. आपके यहाँ पे objectives हो सकते हैं your kids education, your kids higher education, marriage of your kids, maintaining quality of life of your family as head of family. As an employer, you will have again a completely different set of challenges or objectives, which, if I may call, if challenges, I think it's a negative connotation. So objectives as an employer can be, how can you provide for the statutory requirements, जो government की statutory requirements होती हैं, जैसे provident fund maintain करना आपने, EDLI वगैरह है, वो आपकी statutory requirements है, which you have to necessarily maintain. Apart from that, how can you retain your key employees in today's competitive environment? It's firstly, it's very difficult to hire talent. It's difficult to identify talent, to hire talent, and then even bigger challenge is to retain talent and keep them motivated. So as an employer, ये आपके challenges हैं to how to retain, how to hire good talent and how to retain good talent, and also keep them motivated. So every role, my friends, every role demands a lot of planning and commitment to drive growth. I'm sure you are with me on all of this. So before proceeding to the today's main topic, I will take you through a recap of what we did in what I spoke about in last webinar, which was about MWPA as head of family. आप कैसे अपनी family के लिए exclusive assets कैसे बना सकते हैं, and how can you make sure that come any eventuality your family is protected financially at least. So I'll run you through a quick recap of MWPA. So MWPA की full form है Married Women Property Act. So which was established. This act was established in 1874, and this is Government of India Act. इसके अंदर section 6 says that any life insurance policy which is bought under MWPA cannot be attached by creditors or any court of law in case the business goes bankrupt, and you know that in case the business goes bankrupt or gets liquidated, all immovable, movable and immovable property can be attached, right? Even the jewelry, people don't even leave you with the hard-earned jewelry of the wife, right? So all of the property can be attached except a policy which is bought under MWPA. So let me repeat, MWPA is Married Women's Property Act. और इसमें कोई भी आपका जो लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी इसमें आप लेते हो, वो कोई भी creditors आपकी in case of bankruptcy, no creditor can attach that policy. और ये policy आप लेते हो अपने, and you make this policy or the proceeds of this policy as an exclusive asset for your family, for your wife and for your kids. And in case of any eventuality, that will remain with them. So that is why it is called an exclusive asset, because nobody can touch that. Not even the family, not even the joint family, right? Ved. So nobody can touch that asset. So that is why it's a very strong proposition in today's world, especially for people like you, for business owners, for SMEs. It doesn't matter the size of the business, a small business, a medium business, a large business, a very large business. everybody wants to make some kind of exclusive asset for one's family, and that is why I think all of us are running every day so that our families remain protected financially. And this is one act which is a very 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 strong proposition under which life insurance policy can be bought. और इसमें आप कोई भी life insurance product ले सकते हैं. There is no limitation to buying any life insurance product, and you can buy any. So as I told you that this is an encumbrance free asset. It is only for your wife and children. Encumbrance free, again, it means that without any tension, this remains an exclusive asset for your family. And of course, this provides financial security for your family. So there are many examples which I shared in my last webinar. So real life case studies also, and are my personal experiences last webinar mein. So I will not take you through all those examples because this was only a recap. But I wanted to do a recap on this because 99% of business owners do not know about this act and how this act can be used by them. So my dear friends, please go through it, and the presentation I think will be shared by CII. And if you have any queries, any questions on this, please shoot your questions after the presentation, or you can write to me also. Call me or write to me separately. So that was MWPA for you. Going forward, so I'll talk about your challenges as a business owner. So as a business owner, what daily challenges or limitations or issues you face and how you kind of daily overcome that. सबसे बड़ा issue आपका capital flow का है, and you want a smooth regular flow of business capital. You want a smooth credit process. You want loans to grow your business, and you don't want too much documentation or collaterals to get loans. You want a smooth kind of loan processing. So this is what you want for your business expansion and for your continuity of business. Can I help you in this as coming from insurance company? I cannot. But I will tell you where I can, from coming from insurance company and what kind of business solutions I can provide. I can tell you where I can help you. So, the other challenge which you face is on a daily basis is upgradation and quality. So when I say upgradation, means the upgradation of technology on a daily basis, upgradation of your manufacturing equipments to make sure that you remain ahead of the competition. And technology is one thing which keeps changing almost on a daily basis. So it's not easy for anyone to keep abreast of technology. Can I help you in this? I cannot. Coming from an insurance company, I cannot help you in this. The other challenge which you face as a business owner is that you want to save and protect for your business, for your family, for future uncertainties, for any kind of what you call unforeseen events which might hit you or which can hit anyone, right? Can I help you? Yes, I can. Of course, I can help you in this. Coming from life insurance and especially focusing on SME business solutions, I can help you. And just to give you small examples, we have a bouquet of products which can help you in savings and protection. And I will not take you through the entire product suite. We have a wonderful product suite, and I can help you one-on-one with that. But I'll give you a couple of examples that we have a product which can be used as a retirement for you, which you can use as a retirement product for you, or you can use for your kids' further education. And in that product, you pay for 12 years and you get almost double of what you have paid every year for the next 12 years. And that is guaranteed, along with bonuses and a lump sum amount, a huge lump sum amount, which you get at the end of the policy term. That is like planning for your uncertainty, planning for maybe your retirement, or planning for your kids' education or their marriage or higher education. We have a specific product too, which caters to the needs of the small kids. If you have small kids or grandkids, and if you are worried about their education, their higher education, their marriage, we have a very, very beautiful product which says that you pay now and make an asset for your kids, an asset in the form of an asset which can help you with their college education fee, their higher education fee. You can provide for their marriage, and you can plan actually the milestones of your kids' future. And that is even when, let's say tomorrow, something happens to you and you are not around. If you have bought a policy with us, especially for your kids, we will take care of that. Nobody needs to pay premiums, so the premiums will be waived off and the benefits will continue as such. The education, school education, college education, higher education, the marriage of your kids, everything you plan today, that is the beauty of the product. You plan it today and you pay your annual premiums, and something happens to you, the kids education and all the milestones which you have planned for your kid today will be taken care of. This is the beauty of this product. So I'll not take you through other products, but a small a very, very again a very, very strong proposition which we have is called a salary protect or a wealth protect. Let's say today you are earning a 5 lakh rupee a month. 5 lakh rupee a month is your annual take home, sorry, your monthly take home. And you have this insecurity that something happens to you tomorrow. Who will take care of this monthly income which is coming to you? We have a very beautiful product. We will ensure that this 5 lakh or 10 lakh or 2 lakh which you are taking home every month is protected. It's given by the company along with the inflation adjusted. And this is what we call a salary protect or a wealth protect product. So these are the few concepts or the products or which I wanted to kind of put across to you. And there are many other beautiful products in our product lineup which will take long time, so I don't want to get into all of that. So the first product which I discussed with you, that takes care of the interest rate risk also. So Vedji, can you explain the interest rate risk?
Yeah. So thank you, Aman. Just to point out on this product, which is Aman was explaining, which we call it as Aviva New Family Income Builder. This is a product for a 24-year proposition. So just think of, as a businessman, what is going to happen to the interest rate 24 years down from now. So you have been an investor also, and you must be investing in the equities and debt and various other instruments. So just to kind of hedge that and to ensure that there is no interest rate risk, right? This is a product which is taking care of 24 years proposition from now. So if you buy it today, we give you the guarantee of getting your money doubled, right? Without any question. So that is written in in black and white. So that is what I just wanted to mention. Interest rate risk, which is absolutely is going to fluctuate, and with the time, as we develop as the economy, I think the interest rate rates will definitely go down. So in that scenario, if we give you around 5.5%, if I talk of the IRR, internal rate of return, so I think that's a fantastic interest rate that is there for you. So just that was the point, Aman.
Yeah. And my dear friends, this all of these couple of propositions which I discussed, or the products which I discussed with you, ये सभी products आप MWPA के अंदर अपने family के लिए exclusive asset बनाने के लिए you can buy. And MWPA, buying a policy under MWPA is as simple as a smile. So it's very, very simple. Just a single pager endorsement form needs to be filled. उसमें 4 questions होते हैं, and that needs to be filled, and you form a trust which takes care of the proceeds of your money. So going to the other challenge which we have, of course you face a lot of challenges, but we have identified the main 4 challenges. So I was talking to you about savings and protection, which we can help you with. The other challenge is unforeseen happening. So every business owner is concerned about the unforeseen happenings in business. तो उसमें कहाँ पे we can help you. You, if you are concerned that if you are a partnership firm, you are concerned that tomorrow your partner may not be alive, partner may die. So what will happen to the partnership firm? Will you dissolve the partnership firm? What will happen? That's the insecurity which rests in your mind forever. There is another insecurity that you may have a key employee, a key man, a key person, जो आपके business के लिए, of course, as the name suggests, that person who's key for your business, जो आपका business run कर रहा है, the profitability, the revenue of your business depends on that person. अगर कल को वो बंदा नहीं है या that person is not there, so what will happen to the profitability or the continuity of your business? Can we help you in this? Yes, we can. So I will take you to the solutions. How can we help you with all these challenges which you face on a daily basis? So I'm on slide number 8, which talks about today's agenda. So मैंने आज का agenda जो brief किया है, 3 चीजों के ऊपर I'll touch base on. One is how can you retain your critical employees in the system, retain and motivate them. How can you protect your business in the event of death of the key person? And number 3 is how can you protect your business in the event of death of the partner? So ये 3 चीजें we will talk about in today's webinar. So I'm on slide number 9. So before I take you to the key man or key person insurance, let me define a key man or a key person for you. Any employee, an executive or a whole-time director can be a key man or a key person for you. And of course, as I told you, as the name suggests, that person has to be key for your business. Key for your business मतलब कि आपके business का सारा जो profitability and continuity उस person के ऊपर dependent होनी चाहिए. So that is the key man or key person for you. And he is a person who cannot be easily replaced because उसका experience, उसकी expertise और उसकी vintage is something which is not easily findable or identifiable in the market. And of course, key man should be someone who has considerable interest in the company. So ye key man hai, and it's a very generic definition of a key man. And I hope all of you can, listening to me, will be thinking of who the key man in your organization is. तो अगर key man नहीं रहता, suppose something happens to the key man or the key person, तो आप क्या, how can that impact you? So that can impact you in there can be a decrease in sales, there can be reduction in profits, there can be reduced confidence of suppliers or customers in the brand. A brand value itself can go down, or there can be a weakened credit standing of business. तो आपको जहाँ से आप credit अपना source करते हैं वहाँ पे maybe you find some difficulty sourcing credit. And last but not the least is that it can go to the extent of bankruptcy or liquidation of business and or hostile takeovers or mergers. So ye key man is very, very important. I think we have not, and sometimes we don't really think about the importance or the criticality of key people in our organization. And when I say a key man, it's actually key people. It can be more than one person also. So this can actually hamper, agar key man nahi hai, to this can actually hamper the business. Advantages to business opting for key man insurance. अगर आप key man insurance लेते हैं तो business के लिए क्या advantages हो सकते हैं? एक तो अगर key man जो आपका existing key man something happens to that key person in case of death of that key man, this insurance will provide funds to recruit, hire and train a suitable replacement. क्योंकि आपको time लगेगा एक suitable replacement find करने के लिए, time लगेगा, lot of money is required, lot of effort is required, and there will be a dip in sales and dip in revenues during that. There may be dip in sales and dip in revenues during that time. So a proceed from a key man insurance will provide funds to you to recruit and train and a suitable replacement. Or what can a key man insurance help you with? It can assure customers, your creditors, your customers, your vendors, and your employees of the continuity of business. वो जो डाउट है दिमाग में वो नहीं रहेगा कि द स्की मैन इज नॉट अराउंड सो द बिजनेस माइट गो डाउन, और कल को कुछ भी हो सकता है. दैट इनसिक्योरिटी इन द माइंड्स ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज और योर सप्लायर्स or the customers that will not be there. That can take care of that, because you will find an easy replacement, or not an easy replacement, but you will have money to find replacement, and the money which we will provide you, that will quicken the process of finding the replacement. That is what we can help you with. So these are the benefits. It can of course mitigate the loss of profits. Benefits, proceeds payable to the company. और इसमें सबसे बड़ा इसका पॉइंट जो positive point of this key man concept is that whatever premium you pay for buying a key man policy under section 37(1), that can be booked as an expense. So I'm repeating, that can be booked as an expense, but usme you can take your tax consultant's opinion also. But under section 37(1), it says that you can book a policy which a key man policy. The premium which is paid to buy a key man policy can be booked as an expense. So that is one of the main advantages of this. So key man insurance, I am on next slide. Key man insurance can be, premium is paid by the company. So in case of key man cover, premium is paid by the company. Company retains the right to the policy. So it is not a policy which is given to the employee. That depends on you whether you want to assign that policy to the employee when employee, let's say, leaves. Nothing happens to the employee, but tomorrow the employee leaves the company. So आप उसको as a gesture, as a gesture of his working with you, or as a loyalty gesture, you can assign the policy to him. But till that time, company retains the right to the policy, and company is eligible to receive the policy's benefits. जो benefits आएंगे, if key man dies, the company will get the money. So the main objective of this kind of insurance is to protect the business losses for the company in event of death of key person. Right? Quantum of insurance का मतलब है कि आप कितना इंश्योरेंस की मैन में ले सकते हैं, will depend on key person's contribution to the company. तो उसके there are certain measures at our end जो हम देखते हैं as an insurance company कि हम कितना life cover key man को दे सकते हैं, which depends on key person's qualifications, उसका experience, number of key persons in the company. So we take care of, we look into all of that, and also we would want to know there's a kind of a formula which we apply, which is that we see the cover which we can give to a key man should not be more than 5 times of the net profit of the last 3 years, right? With so net profit of the company of the last 3 years ka 5 times net profit, right? So 5 times of the net profit of the company of the last 3 years, uska hum that is the amount of cover we can go up to. Also individual key person's cover limit as per his financial capacity. हम key man की अपनी ITRs भी लेते हैं just to see कि उसकी अपनी financial capacity क्या है. कल को let's say you assign that policy to the key man, whether he will be able to continue the policy or not. That is why we want to see the individual financial capacity of the key man. Another thing is that we cannot sell all the life insurance products cannot be sold under Keyman. Only pure term. Pure term is without investment angle नहीं होता जो product हम देते हैं. It's only pure term. क्योंकि IRDA says that if we sell any other product, then that beats the motive of buying a Keyman insurance. So we can sell only a pure term insurance under Keyman proposition. Some more points. Maturity of the policy should coincide with the retirement age of the key person. तो जो रिटायरमेंट एज है उस जो पॉलिसी लेते हो आप की मैन के लिए उसकी टर्म शुड बी aligned to the retirement age of the key person. It cannot go beyond the retirement age of the key person. And company being the owner of the policy, इसमें आप nominate नहीं कर सकते किसी और को. Company is the beneficiary of the policy. So you cannot nominate any other person in this keyman policy. So company is the proposer, and so that is why it stands as a beneficiary. Just a quick run through the documents which are required for buying a Keyman insurance. We need a copy of MOU, AOA, which is a memorandum and articles of association. We need a copy of resolution of board authorizing such an insurance. We need copy of audited accounts for the last 2 years. We need a key person questionnaire. We need IT returns of the key person for the last 2 years, and the normal AML and KYC requirements are there. So these are the documents which we require to execute a Keyman insurance. So that was the Keyman concept for you. Although I will be doing a quick recap at the end of the presentation of all the concepts which we will be discussing today. So I have till now talked to you about MWPA, which is Married Women Property Act. I have given you information about Keyman insurance, the benefits of Keyman insurance, and why should one buy a Keyman insurance. Now I will go to the next topic, which is the employer-employee insurance. So if you remember that, as I told you in my first slide that you are wearing different hats. You are a business owner, you are a head of a family, and you are an employer as well. So as an employer, आपकी क्या-क्या responsibilities हैं? As an employer, आपकी responsibilities जो एक तो statutory responsibilities हैं, उसके अलावा आपकी responsibility एक और बनती है that you retain your good employees, as I've spoken earlier. Finding talent is very difficult, and attrition is a very, very big problem. आप hire तो कर लेते हो, but कोई और company या कोई और firm उसको उसी talent को ज़्यादा पैसा देके hire करके लेके जा सकता है, and your business can suffer for a short time. So it is imperative that we keep our employees motivated, and that will help us retain our key employees. So benefits employer-employee insurance के ये हैं. This is a tool for financial protection of the family of the employee. आप इसमें this insurance, this employer-employee insurance can be positioned as an incentive or as a perk for the employee, and you can stand differentiated from your competition who will not be offering such benefits to the employee. और ये इसमें सबसे बड़ा benefit है कि आप employee की family को you are giving financial protection. It's a tool for financial protection of the employee of the family of the employee. It can be used as incentive, as I told you, as a benefit or a reward for the important employees. Of course, you would not like to buy employer-employee insurance for all the employees of the company. जो आपके key employees हैं, although you can buy employer-employee insurance for all the employees, but this makes more sense if you buy it for your key employees, your critical employees who are making a positive impact to your business. So you can give them as employer-employee insurance as incentive or reward. This, as I told you, acts as one of the best retention tools. We have seen that, and I can speak from my experience of the last so many years that employer-employee insurance acts as the one of the best retention tools. Or I can tell you that not many people or companies would be knowing about employer-employee insurance, and you may stand out tomorrow कि आप अपने एम्प्लॉयज को ये इंश्योरेंस और बेनिफिट दे रहे हो, एंड दिस कैन हेल्प यू. इसमें we again before I take you to little detail about employer-employee insurance, let me tell you that the premium which you pay in this policy for your employees can also be booked as an expense. Again, you should consult your tax consultant, but under section 37(1), this premium can be booked as an expense. So I'll take you through a little detail of employer-employee. इसमें दो options होती हैं, option A और option B. Option A में employee अपने लिए खुद insurance policy लेता है, employer उसका premium pay करता है, and employer is just a payer of the premium, but employee buys the plan for himself and employee is the owner of the policy. और जो premium employer pay करता है, that is treated as a perk in the hands of the employee. Option B में employer buys the policy for the employee, employer pays the premium, employer is the owner of the policy, and it is in the hands of the employer कि वो उस policy को कब assign करे. Maybe 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, he can give it in writing today that the policy will be assigned to the employee, let's say after 4 years or let's say after 5 years. तो ये सबसे एक बड़ा strong retention tool बन जाता है कि वो employee आपके साथ उस time तक probability है कि वो आपके साथ stick करेगा company के साथ. जब तक वो पॉलिसी है एटलीस्ट तब तक वो स्टिक करेगा अगर उसको पॉलिसी में बेनिफिट्स नजर आ रहे हैं तो. So this option is strongly used by many employers to retain their key employees. Again, as I told you कि प्रीमियम जो आप इसमें देते हो वो that is treated as a business expense under section 37(1), and that is that you can book your premium as a business expense. So again, a very, very strong proposition. And as I told you, all your employees are eligible to buy employer-employee insurance. इसमें authorized signatory की signature and stamp and company seal is required on the proposal form. Form 16 या ITR चाहिए होंगी individual employees की, and that is as per the underwriting process. So these are some basic requirements of employer-employee cover. Important points to note here in case of employer-employee cover is that proprietor cannot be offered employer-employee cover. एक proprietorship firm में proprietor cannot be offered employer-employee cover. However, the employees of the company are eligible for this cover. So it's self-explanatory. In case of partnership firm, employer-employee policy cannot be taken on the life of any partner. However, the employees of the firm are eligible for the employer-employee cover. Again, it's self-explanatory. Proprietorship firm में और partnership firm में proprietor और partners employer-employee policy नहीं ले सकते, right? But आपके employees जो हैं, they can buy employer-employee cover. और employer-employee policies cannot be booked under MWPA. So this is another point to note. इसमें basic requirements in case of employer-employee policy is that resolution of board of directors for employer-employee cover is needed. Resolution of board of directors saying कि ये हमारे critical employees and we want to cover these employees. We want to provide life insurance cover to our employees. एक लेटर ऑफ अंडरटेकिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड, जिसमें आप बताएंगे कि ऑप्शन ए या ऑप्शन बी आप कौन सी ऑप्शन ले रहे हैं इसमें एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय में. Eligibility criteria for coverage to be clearly mentioned in the letter of undertaking. So I'm just taking you through the basic requirements. You don't need to memorize these requirements. Somebody can get in touch with you and explain the requirements to you. But I'll just I'll take you through the requirements. The proposal form and letter of underwriting should be signed by authorized signatories with stamp and seal of the company. और लास्ट 3 साल की आईटी रिटर्न्स चाहिए होंगी. लास्ट 2 साल की सैलरी स्लिप या आईटी रिटर्न्स ऑफ द एम्प्लॉय इज आल्सो नीडेड. सो अगेन इसका बैकग्राउंड है क्यों हम मांगते हैं आईटीआर ऑफ द एम्प्लॉय एज वेल या फॉर्म 16, so that we are sure that tomorrow if the policy is signed to the employee should be able to pay the premium himself, right?
This is one of the reason. We need to establish that the income multiplier. So insurance में normally ये होता है, ये देखते हैं हम कि आपकी इनकम कितनी है, उसके अनुसार हम आपको कितना टोटल सम एश्योर्ड जिसकी हम बात करते हैं बीमा राशि, तो वो कितना दे सकते हैं, तो उसकी एक लिमिट होती है. सो दैट इज अदर वे अराउंड आल्सो. सो वी नीड टू एस्टैब्लिश दैट यस यू कैन बी ऑफर्ड दैट मच ऑफ सम एश्योर्ड. सो दैट इज आल्सो an angle.
Yeah, that's right, Ved. Some points to remember on the next slide. There is no restriction on the minimum or maximum number of employees for an organization to opt for employer-employee scheme. So I'm just repeating that. आप कितने भी employees के ऊपर ये employer-employee scheme ले सकते हैं. Individual products, कोई भी product आप इसमें दे सकते हैं, इसमें कोई limitation नहीं है product की. Including pension products can also be offered under employer-employee insurance. Proprietorship firm can also propose an employer-employee insurance scheme on the lives of its employees. However, firm cannot take cover on the proprietor under the employer-employee. ये हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं कि प्रोप्राइटर अपने नाम पे एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय इंश्योरेंस नहीं ले सकता, वो अपने एम्प्लॉय के लिए एम्प्लॉयज के लिए एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय इंश्योरेंस ले सकता है. सिमिलरली एक पार्टनरशिप फर्म के पार्टनर्स जो है वो एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय इंश्योरेंस नहीं ले सकते, बट अपने एम्प्लॉयज के लिए दे कैन बाय एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय इंश्योरेंस. Another point to note is that sum assured would depend on individual employees medical and financial underwriting. तो ये पॉलिसी रिजेक्ट भी हो सकती है अगर वो फाइनेंशियली जो आप एम्प्लॉय के लिए एम्प्लॉयज के लिए प्रपोज कर रहे हैं, अगर वो फाइनेंशियली या मेडिकली फिट नहीं है to buy that life insurance product or that cover, so the policy can get rejected also. और इसमें individual forms, proposal forms fill करने पड़ेंगे to buy employer-employee insurance. So that was on employer-employee. Next comes the last topic of our presentation today is partnership insurance. So partnership, I'm sure that there are, in today's session also there'll be a lot of partnership firms or partners attending the webinar today. A partnership firm, as all of us knows, comes into existence when 2 or more persons manage the business and share profit and loss in a pre-decided ratio. Since partnership arrangement depends on its partners, hence it is very critical to ensure that business continues as usual, even in case anything unfortunate happens to any of the partners. इसका मतलब ये है कि आप आज पार्टनरशिप इंश्योरेंस पार्टनरशिप फर्म चला रहे हैं, आपका business is doing good, but tomorrow, let's say something happens to one of the partners. Will that partnership firm continue to operate as usual? Is a very, very big question, for which we need answers, right? हमारे पास solutions हैं, and as life insurance company, I think we have the strongest solutions to help you with. So why will you buy a partnership insurance? इसका सिंपल सा आंसर ये है कि अगर एज आई टोल्ड यू कि पार्टनरशिप फर्म में पार्टनर को कुछ होता है, पार्टनर डाइज, एनी ऑफ द पार्टनर डाइज, सो उस केस में फैमिली, हो सकता है कि फैमिली इज नॉट विलिंग टू कंटिन्यू विद द पार्टनरशिप। फैमिली ऑफ द डिसीज्ड पार्टनर ये बोल सकती है कि वी डोंट वांट टू कंटिन्यू इन द बिजनेस, यू गिव अस आवर शेयर and we want out, we don't want to continue. In that case partnership firm will stand dissolved. हो सकता है कि लीगल एयर्स जो हैं पार्टनरशिप फर्म के, they are minor or they are not able to run the business as the partner was able to. पार्टनरशिप फर्म में जब आप पार्टनर्स बनाते हो तो आप पार्टनर का क्वालिफिकेशंस या उसका एक्सपीरियंस या उसकी एक्सपर्टीज या उसका जो भी वो अपने साथ लेके आ रहा है वो सब देख के उसको पार्टनर बनाते हो। एंड व्हेन योर दैट पार्टनर डाइज, ऑल ऑफ दैट इज लॉस्ट। सो हो सकता है कि वो उसकी फैमिली में नोबडी इज व्हाट यू कॉल experienced enough to take up the business, nobody in the family has the expertise to take up the business, तो उस केस में पार्टनरशिप फर्म विल स्टैंड डिसॉल्व्ड। और हो सकता है कि आपके इतने जो लोन्स लिए हैं इसके बावजूद आपको पैसा निकाल के बिजनेस में से देना पड़े फैमिली को, पार्टनर की फैमिली को, टू सेटल देयर शेयर ऑफ बिजनेस, एंड द बिजनेस विल गो हेवायर, द एंटायर बिजनेस विल गो हेवायर। तो पार्टनरशिप इंश्योरेंस में हम आपके सब पार्टनर्स को, more than जितने भी partners हैं, more than 2, all the partners need, we can propose insurance, life insurance solutions to all the partners. और उस केस में in case of the death of any of the partner, the sum assured or the life insurance amount goes to the partnership firm, और वो partnership firm आगे decide करती है कि वो उस पैसे का क्या करना है। वो अगर तो जो deceased partner है, जो partner who has died, उसका आपने वो स्टेक बाय करना है, देन यू पे द मनी टू द फैमिली ऑफ द पार्टनर। सो यू, इसमें आपके ऊपर स्ट्रेस नहीं रहता कि कल को कुछ होता भी है तो देयर इज नो स्ट्रेस ऑन यू कि कहाँ से पैसा लेके आओगे वो पार्टनर का स्टेक बाय करने के लिए। सो दिस इज अ वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोपोजिशन। आई एम श्योर नॉट मेनी पीपल नो, एंड वी हैव टेकन दिस endeavor in Aviva Life Insurance. We are focused on SME, providing SME business solutions, so that is why we are talking, and we are going all out to talk to the SMEs, engage with you guys to tell you about these business insurance solutions, because we conducted a survey some time back and we found that not many of you know about these concepts, these strong, very strong concepts. तो ये दिस इज पार्टनरशिप इंश्योरेंस इज वन ऑफ देम। इसमें important points to note in partnership insurance is that all partners must be insured unless they are uninsurable on medical grounds. इसमें आप अगर there are let's say 4 partners, तो ये नहीं कर सकते कि मैं एक पार्टनर को इंश्योर कर लूँ और तीन पार्टनर्स को छोड़ दूँ। So you have to apply for buying insurance on all the 4 partners. उसमें एक caveat है कि अगर पार्टनर, कोई भी पार्टनर medically unfit है, let's say a partner is beyond his age of getting a life insurance policy or medically unfit है, then उस केस में वो उस पार्टनर को इंश्योरेंस नहीं मिलेगा. So that is one caveat in this. And partnership firm owns the right of this policy. तो ये policy जो आप लेते हो, पार्टनरशिप इंश्योरेंस जो लेते हो, इसकी प्रोसीड्स पार्टनर की फैमिली को डायरेक्टली नहीं जाएंगी, ये आपके पास, कंपनी के पास, पार्टनरशिप फर्म के पास प्रोसीड्स आएंगी, and then it depends on you how you want to use these proceeds to in whatever way. इसमें भी since this is a business insurance solution, इसमें भी under section 37(1) आप अपना ये जो प्रीमियम है पार्टनरशिप इंश्योरेंस का, you can book this as an expense in your book of accounts. इसमें पार्टनरशिप इंश्योरेंस में again I will no need to really worry about the documentation part, that will be taken care of whenever you need one. The only point which I want to tell you here is that इसमें भी आप pure term insurance buy कर सकते हैं, and you cannot buy any other product in partnership insurance. इसके पहले जो मैंने आपको कीमैन बताई थी उसमें भी आप प्योर टर्म इंश्योरेंस बाय कर सकते हैं. एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय में इंश्योरेंस में, एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय इंश्योरेंस में और MWPA में यू कैन बाय एनी इंश्योरेंस, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस प्रोडक्ट, बट इन कीमैन एंड पार्टनरशिप यू कैन only buy a term insurance. The partnership insurance policy can also be assigned to any partner at the time of leaving the firm in consideration of his or her services rendered. In such a case, policy will be treated as individual policy. So what does this mean? कल को your partner wants to opt out of the partnership firm, but you have bought a partnership insurance. तो आप वो पॉलिसी उसको असाइन कर सकते हैं अपने उस पार्टनर को who wants to opt out of the partnership firm. That is up to the partnership firm to decide. That is up to you and the other partners to decide whether you want to assign that policy to the partner who's moving out or not. अगर वो आप करते हैं तो ये पॉलिसी विल बी ट्रीटेड एज एन इंडिविजुअल पॉलिसी. तो वो टैक्स बेनिफिट्स एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट विल बी अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट, according to the individual tax brackets and all of that. तो इसमें documents में, as I told you, you don't need to worry, but I'll just mention what all is required. Documents required for individual partners application: copy of original and supplementary partnership deed, consent letter to place an endorsement on the policy, copy of audited accounts for last 2 years, डिटेल्स ऑफ अदर इंश्योरेंस ऑन पार्टनर्स. बाकी पार्टनर्स पे और कौन सी इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसीज चल रही हैं दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर डूइंग underwriting. Financial documents of the partners. So this is what is required to buy a partnership insurance. So this was the third, rather fourth concept, business insurance concept, which we spoke about today. So before I end my presentation, I would like to have a quick recap of what all we discussed today. So initially, firstly, we discussed about MWPA, which is Married Women Property Act. And as I told you that you can buy any insurance policy under MWPA, and the proceeds of that policy which is bought under MWPA cannot be attached by creditors or any bank or any court of law in India. So this is a very, very strong proposition. If you are buying any insurance policy today, please ask your agent about MWPA. And my advice to you would be that you buy any insurance you buy should be under MWPA. This is a very, very strong concept. Next concept which we discussed was keyman insurance. Keyman insurance is to protect the losses arising out of the death of a keyman. जो आपकी business का key person है और या key employees हैं, key persons हैं आपके business में, आप उनकी insurance करवा सकते हैं. Tomorrow something happens to the keyman, then the money comes to the firm, and that money can be used to identify a similar replacement with same experience, and that will of course need some money and time. So we provide you that money to hedge against the losses arising out of the absence of the key man. The third concept which we discussed today was employer-employee. Again, employer-employee insurance, as I told you, is a very strong tool to retain your key employees in the company, to keep them motivated. We discussed about two options here, option A and option B, and the presentation will be shared with you. You can go through it in detail. तो इसमें as in a Keyman, the premium amount which you pay can be booked as an expense. Keyman insurance may be the premium amount which you pay can be booked as an expense. In employer-employee too, the premium which you pay can be booked as an expense. And it can be offered to all or selected employees in the organization. That depends on you. किसको आप employer-employee insurance देना चाहते हो. And it can also act as a proxy for pension benefits. जो आप pension normally in most of the companies, private companies, we don't offer any social security or pension as such. So life insurance policies which you buy for your employees can act as a proxy for those pension benefits which you ideally want your employees to get. And the fourth concept which we discussed today was partnership insurance. And as the name suggests, that you have to protect your firm in case of death of any of the partner. तो जो आपके losses जो something happens to the partner, जो family है partner की जिसकी death हुई है वो they would want their stake or their share of business. So this partnership insurance can provide you with money to buy the stake of the deceased partner. और इस केस में भी आप section 37(1) में you can you can book this premium as an expense. So this is all from my side. I hope this should have been informative for you, because wherever I go, in whatever seminars I attend, I generally come across businessmen and MSMEs who come and tell me that they were completely unaware of these concepts and these are very, very strong concepts, and they really develop a quick liking to these concepts. On the last page of the presentation, there is a link which, if you click on that link, that will bring you to our SME website. As I told you that Aviva is an SME focused company, and we have customized solutions to provide SMEs and business owners. तो अगर आप ये इस लिंक पे क्लिक करते हैं तो this will bring you directly to Aviva India SME World website, and वहाँ पे ये जो concepts मैंने discuss किए हैं, you can find these concepts in detail there. And if you have any query, you can give your phone number or your details, and somebody will get in touch with you immediately. Also, you can email Manika in CIA, Manika Bamba, and she can address the queries, whatever you have. So thank you, my friends. Thank you from my side and my friend Ved's side. And if you have any queries, any questions, you are most welcome to shoot, and I'll try my best to address them.
Of like key man insurance different from a